Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. I'm the Serious JG.
Hi, Bobo the Vulture.
We're going to start a new game of Lubu's story. And we're going to play it on hard difficulty.
Okay.
And we'll see how this works. Starting with the yellow turban. Oh, and there's no the narrator doesn't get
Starting with the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the land was thrown into something. The people's desperation led them to revolt, serving as yet another sign of the Han's decay.
This situation was largely due to the presence of the eunuchs that served by the side of the Emperor. Probably don't want to do that. Led by Zhang Rang, the 10 eunuchs used the influence of the imperial court to seize power for themselves. Asian, a relative of the Han, led numerous of the warlords in response to the situation.
In order to expel the eunuchs, they armed themselves and stormed the imperial court.
There, a single man lay in wait for them.
Lu Bu, he was a powerful warrior of unparalleled martial ability.
And if you asked, accompanied by his adoptive father, Ding Yuan, he joined the fight against the eunuchs. Yep.
Eager to display his strength, exterminating the eunuchs was nothing more than child's play for Lu Bu.
Oh, like Chucky. However, he was about to find his destiny irrevocably altered by these tumultuous events, Daddy.
So unfortunately, I think you have to do this one player.
Okay.
Because I believe although try hitting like option or something on your controller, or jumping in, or
pressing the touchpad button.
Just anything. Nothing's gonna work. Okay. I'm pretty sure the 2-player mode is gonna work. Oh
man, I didn't even notice. This is just like the.
It's the Lu Bu. Yeah, no, the other kingdoms do not have this music playing during the background. But in the other stages, there'll be more than one character, and you can kind of rotate around a little and choose. And I think on that we can play 2-player.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. And the fact that I'm pretty sure you could play 2-player on Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends story mode. So if they've taken that out of 8, it's definitely a step back, and I'll be a little cheesy. But since I've already played through, and I set it on hard, and I know that seems like I'm picking on poor Bobo, but bear in mind you are playing as Lu Bu, and he's fully leveled up at this point. He's the highest level character I have, and I'll tell you why. When you play as Lu Bu, you tend to get over 1,000 KOs every single time.
Yeah. I had like almost 500 during that like tutorial mission as Liu Bei.
Yeah,
I mean,
it gets pretty ridiculous. But with Lu Bu, it's like you walk down the street, 300 people die.
It probably doesn't matter what these add, does it?
I think, yeah, I mean,
I am the greatest warrior this world has ever seen.
I will leave Guan Yu in a pile of puke and blood and fury.
Look, I was just looking for somebody to fix my hems here. You see the bottom of my little pants?
Yeah.
Spare me! Money, hour, you may take whatever you
Can carry.
This bores me.
Yeah, I'm bored too.
What are you saying, Lu Bu? Expelling the eunuchs is a great service to the imperial court. You are my adopted son. It is your honorable duty to serve the emperor, and me as well.
Oh, buddy, you don't know what you're saying. This is gonna work out great for you.
Bringing a swift end to all of this nonsense.
All I said was I was bored, Dad. Jeez.
Hurry, Lu Bu.
Oh, hey,
The
wait,
safety
stop.
of the Han Imperial
Am I
Court
controlling Ding
is
Yuan?
paramount above all else.
No, I'm not. Okay, never mind. For a minute, I thought I was controlling Ding Yuan.
Are these miserable eunuchs?
Getting pretty excited there. It's like, all right, I get to play as a generic general.
I can see a group of the eunuchs over there. Do not let a single one...
I can clearly tell that they don't have testicles, even from here.
the troops. We must expel these foul invaders.
That's good expelling. So yeah, folks, if Bobo was starting on level 1, he would not have that big of a life meter. He would not.
Choke slam.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. He would not have multiple Muso bars, and he would only have access to the basic Muso. You have to level up a few times
attack up
to unlock this stuff, but obviously as Lu Bu, you're still like ludicrously overpowered. Yeah, if this guy gives you trouble, you might want to switch weapons. You're at a disadvantage against him. You managed to win anyway, despite the huge disadvantage you're at. I thought my house was your house. You're like my dad.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I think you've come to grips with this situation pretty quickly. Yeah, killing unit commanders, mobile unit commanders, they're like little mini officers. It doesn't necessarily do that much to beat them, but it's hard to tell. Sometimes you need to, because that's what clears the peons out of an area. They do drop weapons, but eventually you have as many weapons as you're allowed to hold, and you have to go selling them.
I knew I could depend on you.
I demand more of a challenge.
Well, there's extreme difficulty. I mean,
You know, it's the first.
yeah, it is the first. It's the first stage where you get to play as Lu Bu, and the point is like, hey guys, you've been waiting for a chance to play as Lu Bu? Check it out. 1,000,000 weak guys for you to kill. He just bellows with rage and people die.
Suppose I should maybe come back up here to.
Eat, sleep, muso, repeat.
Amazing. You sure know how to fight.
It's true. Honestly, I really should be using red hair, shouldn't I? I don't have red hair yet, do I?
No, he starts out with red hair. He shouldn't, but he does.
They are nothing more than an unruly mob.
Oh no, you don't have red hair yet. Okay, you get red hair after this. He is the only character I've been able to play as to get to use red hair. There's probably a way to unlock red hair, but when you play as Lu Bu, you have them. Otherwise, you don't.
Where's the Emperor? I'll be sure to take good care of him.
You seem trustworthy. Long Zhuo has arrived. Let his life of leisure begin.
Are plotting to escape. The Emperor appears to be with them.
Clearly, they already know where they will be meeting up. We must ask the remaining eunuchs where that is. There's no need for pointless bloodshed. However, we must quickly find their location.
I like pointless bloodshed.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I want to do.
What? Her gene is dead. It is only natural that one of such low birth would suffer such a fate.
I don't think we're supposed to like you on show very much.
I shall lead our cause. Everyone, come and fight in the name of Yuan Shao.
Come and fight in the name of Kumor. Bobo, that was a Tales of Vesperia reference, so you know. But just for your information, Kumor is a nobleman who likes to wear codpiece and
Hurry after the enemy for now.
a little outfit that has a little heart-shaped hole in the chest and lipstick and
Tell me,
yeah.
or else you'll regret it. I am grateful for your assistance.
And for the fact that I'm not hit by your, like, you know, area of effect attacks. We're on the safe side.
Well done. I praise your efforts and bless your name and house.
Again, that's your dad. Your
Well, it's my
adopted dad.
Yeah. Hey, come back here.
You son of a bitch. Damn it, I need
So
red
everybody's
hair.
running away at this point, yeah, just because they're all afraid.
Willing to talk, huh? Then I hope you're willing to die.
Oh, but I like giving you presents, Lu Bu.
No, that guy, you're at a disadvantage against him.
And he's not going to stand and fight you either. He's probably pretty smart. So just FYI, if you do feel like switching weapons, I've given him 2 halberds, so he has the same moveset. It's just that he has a different rock, paper, scissors element.
Somebody help me!
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Well, I would have if you'd given me a little help.
Zhang Rong has been found. He is preparing the carriage.
Go
back this way.
At the Emperor. We must stop him at all costs.
I'm worried. I don't think
Exciting
you've got
chase
enough
sequence.
enemies left on the map to get 1,000 KOs.
Alright, there's the fatty chariot.
Stay out of our way. You must not interfere.
Oh, and don't kill the Emperor's carriage. I mean, come on. Damn, I wish I had that hair.
Wait, is the carriage what I need to stop?
No, you have to defeat the officers.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Use some of them fancy Musos you got.
Giant jet beam.
Bear in mind, he's got more than one Muso.
Yeah, that's true. Take that, generic guy!
Yeah, it's one of the ones you're supposed to use against other dudes. But...
I refuse to give up just yet.
Lu Bu just used a fat man to defeat a, whatever you
One
call
of
those
the
guys.
superhuman behemoths.
Just need to deal the final blow to Zhongrong.
Oh, he just killed Zhongron. Oh, never mind. Zhongron's up north. At this point...
There is no point in trying to retreat.
Because we're winning!
It's true.
I think talking to the other guys, but,
Hey, Dad, it'd be really nice if you got me a new pony.
I want a pony that's red, Dad. Get me one or I'll kill you. Oh, son. I know you're just talking nonsense.
I'm not talking rubbish.
I'm talking fratricide here. I suppose this might be a spoiler, but,
What?
at the end of the night stage of Live Alive, Orsted turns out... Well, never mind. I want to wreck it. Yeah, I believe at this point you can just hang around, keep fighting these guys so you get 1,000 KOs if you'd like. Believe me,
Is there any real advantage to it, or?
Nah, not really. I mean, you will level 8. There's Dongi. You're pretty close, though, so... Once we start playing 2-player, it might be harder for us to get 1,000 KOs because we'll both be killing each other. I'd be curious to find out what you want. I'm not going to provide it for you. The extra death blast is just for style. I didn't actually need it. But yeah, that's the other reason. Oh, you know what you could do too is you can always go for a rage mode.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
save that till you get to that last room. Now you got an attack up bonus, so yeah, it'll be hard for these guys to survive now.
I shall show you how a battle is won.
That was an officer you just passed.
I know. Alright. I was thinking he wasn't worth my time.
My tactics fail like
I was going for my fancy switch counter.
With a decent challenge.
But yeah, those places that spawn the mobile troop commanders, you can actually hang out outside of those and kill like a million dudes sometimes if you want. Oh, that dude just knocked you on your ass. That was actually pretty awesome.
I was trying to remember how to engage rage.
I fell on my noggin, Cole. It's the R trigger, I think.
Or pressing in the R.
Yeah, pressing in the R. I wouldn't bother now. Just take this guy out with a...
Yeah, I'm going to.
Whirlwind
And then
thing.
I'm going to,
Can anybody provide me with a decent
But I mean, look at all the guys in here.
Yeah, this would be a good place to do it. There's no way you can possibly defeat me.
Particularly to the likes of you.
I've had enough. It's time we felt my blade for good.
Well done.
My blade for great justice.
And bless your name.
You're at 999. Quick, take somebody out. There you go.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh, you got plenty of Musos if you want them. Just saying. I feel like you've got this battle in hand. You may not need backseat driving for me on this one.
Okay, I guess whoever just got defeated by that was the last eunuch or something.
We have put down the rebellion against the Han.
And by we,
From
I
this
totally
day forward,
mean it was a team
I
effort.
ask that you join me in supporting the cause of our noble emperor. That is
You
the...
idiot.
You still don't get it, do you?
I'm Blackbeard the pirate. She's a
The
fossil.
land is in
Fast and
chaos.
slow.
What do you think can fix that?
Oh, an emperor without eunuchs.
It's power. Power is what forces your opponents to kneel before you.
Kneel before me.
That is the path to conquering the land.
Dongsho, you've gotten fatter.
Such greed and villainy! Lu Bu! This man is a threat to the rule of the Han and everything we stand for! Kill him! Kill him at once!
Well, maybe if you were sexy and you asked me.
So you're the one they call Lu Bu.
I noticed you killing 1,000 men right in
You
front
should
of me.
leave that fool and join me as my adopted son instead. You and I are a lot alike, no? I want you to wield your considerable might.
You and I are
by
very
my
much
side.
alike, Mr. Bond.
Lu
give-
Bu! What are you waiting for?
Well,
I'll give you a red pony.
what is your answer?
Oh, okay. And the cats and
Let's
the
go.
cradle and the silver spoon.
Do not disappoint me.
Well, I don't suppose that would make sense unless we knew that his adopted father had once killed his adopted father.
Yeah.
He seems to have a lot of adopted daddy issues. He's got all these daddy issues. The long-standing corruption eventually gave way to a reign of tyranny. Lu Bu's efforts to help bring an end to the eunuchs and control over their court. However, the powerful warlord He Jin was slain amidst the fighting. Meanwhile, Dong Shuo, powerful nobleman from the west, took the emperor into custody in order to seize power for himself. Lu Bu sided with Dong Shuo and even slayed his adopted father, Ding Yuan, in order to join him.
Later, Dong Shuo was appointed to a high-ranking post and began a reign of terror which included dethroning its rare khakis.
In response, Yuan Shao, Cao Cao, and numerous other warlords formed a coalition against Dong Shuo.
Determined to put a stop to him, they marched to his stronghold at Hulao Gate.
Recognizing that he was at a disadvantage, Dong Shuo immediately decided to relocate the capital to Chang'an.
He ordered Lu Bu and his general Shang Liao to engage the enemy in battle in order to facilitate his withdrawal from Liuyang.
The unparalleled mind the godly Lu Bu still found itself trapped under the rule of another.
Oh, bye.
And there we go, folks. Because that's how it rolls in this one. It kind of takes us straight from one to the other. And yet, we will find the will to not continue right into the next mission. But when we come back, two-player mode will be engaged. I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll hope you'll join us next time for more of Lu Bu's story.
Bye.